a two-part. I'm gonna put in yesterday's Wednesday Night War and top 8. So let's get into the Wednesday Night War. Let's kick it off with AEW. We have Jon Moxley defeating Michael by pinfall. I give this a 6 out of 8. I'm also going to put a grade next to it. 0 being F, 1 to 2 being D, 3 to 4 being C, 5 to 6 being B, 7 to 8 being A. 6 out of 8 gets a B+. Moxley then calls out the locker room. Dark Order defeat Jurassic Express. I'm really liking Jurassic Express by pinfall. They try to get Stunt to become one of the minions of the Dark Order. Luchasaurus comes out, clears house. That dude is huge. I give it a 6 out of 8, a B. And it'd be a B+. Darby Allin defeated Peter and Shawn Spears by pin. Joey came out and Spears and Joey ended up brawling in the crowd. And then Darby accepted Moxley's challenge. It wasn't really a good match. I do like Darby. He's a really good wrestler. Kind of had went from a triple threat, which would have been really cool, to a one-on-one. So that's why it's getting a 4 out of 8, C+. Nia Rose defeated Danny Jordan. Pinfall 3 out of 8. We're building Nia to be this beast. That gets a C-. It didn't really show her strength. And plus, I'm not really familiar with both of these female wrestlers. Allie comes out. I am familiar with Allie. So this is the next one. Allie comes out, gets her jumped by Awesome Kong, who I do know, and Rhodes, who I do know. It's Cody's wife. They cut her hair. Kong is collecting a abundance of female wrestlers' hair. That segment is going to get a 6 out of 8 with B+. And then we had a promo with Y2J and MJF. I'd give the promo an 8 out of 8. Cody came out, but Waldo, I forget it. Debuted. There's been video clips of him for weeks now. Just laid out Cody. I think the chemistry between Y2J and MJF was funny. It was amusing and it made me laugh. Pac defeated Adam Handmade Page by submission. I'm pretty sure this is going to end the feud. Pac wins overall. I think he's got 2-1 on Hangman. 7 out of 8. These two guys, whenever they get in the ring, are really good. It's not 50-50 booking. We have a decisive winner out of this. I know that. I kind of like this going to 3 series between two guys, especially when they do so well like these two men do. So 7 out of 8, A-. Young Bucks brawl with Santina and Ortiz. 7 out of 8. It's an A-. I'm liking the Young Bucks versus the former LAX. Come on, TNA. Let them have that. I'm enjoying it a lot. I think these two teams have good chemistry, and I'm enjoying the crap out of it. Then we have SCU defeat Y2J and Sammy. Sky gets the pinfall over Jericho. Yeah, they're building him up. I am really liking SCU. I know the two individuals, Christopher Daniels and Kazarian from TNA. One of my favorite tag teams, TNA altogether. My favorite have to be Beer Money, and then these two. So, and then Jericho throws a fit after. So all of that gets a 7 out of 8, A-. The Show gets a 6 out of 8 B+. A little weaker in spots from the previous weeks, but still running very strong. More excited about NXT. We have exciting matches. Leo Rush defeated Angel Garza by pinfall, 7 out of 8, A-. These two guys are really good. I am really enjoying it. The crowd was more in favor of Angel than Leo, but both great competitors. Xia? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Xia. I'm going with Xia. Defeated Ellie by pin. That kick! Oh my gosh. Well, knocked her face off. I'm giving that 7 out of 8. I've never seen this woman compete in my life, and I am blown away by her sheer power. Then we had Finn and Riddle brawl. Finn comes out and he's like, yeah, nobody can mess with me. I'm the best. Y'all are just a bunch of bitches. And then Riddle comes out and just kicks his face off. Like, the two of them, oh man, brawl. This leads to a confrontation between the Tommaso Ciampa team, I'll call it, and the Undisputed, and Keith Lee challenges Adam Cole. Adam Cole backs out, but Roger Strong steps up. Then we get Keith Lee defeated Roger Strong by pin, 7 out of 8, A-. All hell broke loose at the end of at the end of the match. Dominik Dijakovic came out and took care of all the heels, all Undisputed. He is now on team. He's now on Team Tommaso, or Team NXT, I guess. They pulled Riddle. He will have a match versus Finn Balor, which means my prediction of Adam Cole versus Finn Balor is not happening, which means Adam Cole is probably going to be team leader of NXT. They still short a person. Velveteen Dream would be great to fulfill that last spot. Actually, I'm really excited. I really want Velveteen Dream to finish that spot. Isaiah Swerve defeated Bronson Reed. I give it a 4 out of 8. I like Swerve. I like him as a competitor. I really don't know who Bronson Reed is. It was an okay match, C+. Pete Dunne versus Killian Dane never happened. Priest came out and attacked Killian Dane, and then Pete Dunne came out. So that would probably lead them to have a triple threat match at War Games. 7 out of 8, A-. I hope the triple threat is for like a spot for the Survivor Series team, and either Dunne or Priest win that spot, or even Dunne and Priest. I really like the both of them. Leo Shirai defeated Mia Yim in a ladder match. Dakota came out to save Yim, and then Kelly Lee Ray, the NXT UK Women's Champion, helped Leo Shirai win. This was for the advantage going into War Games. I'm giving this 8 out of 8. This is one of the A+. This is one of the best ladder matches I've seen in a long time. There was a spot where she took the ladder to the face, Mia, and busted her face open. She might actually be injured. She might, and if they have to pull her from War Games, they'll probably put Dakota in her place, which is a letdown. No offense to Dakota, but that woman is just fire. Like, she is, the women's division NXT is nuts. And then, so A of 8, A+. And then Bayley attacks all the women throughout the night. Shayna comes out at the end of the night, and she gets attacked from behind by Bayley, who is just looking really freaking strong. The two other women in the match are trying to ignore her, trying to overlook her, and she's like, I'm in your face now. So, yes, 8 out of 8, A plus for Bailey. And the show gets a 7 out of 8, A minus. I am really on board with the black and gold brand. I think it's done right, and I think the other brands can take a moment and see that, this is how stuff can be done right. Now, for my top 8, these are my top 8 tag teams. These aren't WWE tag team, or these aren't WWE champion tag teams. These are just my favorite tag teams of all time. 8, I'm going to have to give it to Beer Money. I love that redneck. James Storm and Robert Roode is fantastic. 7, the Outsiders. They were the Outsiders, hence the name. But they took over WCW. The original group with Hulk Hogan, the original NWO 3. That is one of my favorite factions. I'll probably do a top 8 factions. 6, Young Bucks. Young Bucks, man. My friend, I was like, dude, check the Young Bucks. Check the Young Bucks. And then Dynamite came to TV, and he's like, I'm going to have to check the Young Bucks' matches before today. They are nuts, man. I love the Young Bucks. 5 is the Lucha Brothers. I think that's awesome. The Zero Fear. Jeez, man. They are on point. They know each other. They are... just like the Young Bucks, man. And then we have 4, the Rockers. Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. They were my favorite tag team as a child. They were flippy jump all over the place, man. They kind of reminded me, rambunctious, throwing caution to the wind. They were never WWE Tag Team Champions. It would have been on my other list, but they were never WWE Tag Team Champions. Then we get the Hardys. I wanted to be Jeff Hardy when I was in high school. And then 2 is got to go to the New Day. New Day is one of the greatest tag teams ever to set foot. In my personal opinion, number 1, it doesn't have to be everybody's personal opinion, but I love the Usos. I absolutely love the Usos. This day 1-ish Uso. I was an Uso fan when they were doing the paint and doing the whole, Samoan heritage thing. But this day 1-ish, if they can stop getting in trouble. But, yes. So, Usos, number 1. With that being said, much love. JD out.